Okay. You've been married 59 years and you're going to go first. Okay. Our marriage would be perfect if we could just agree on...
How hard he works.
On how hard he works, okay?
He works very hard.
So I was going to say, for those of you who don't know what that means, it's not that he doesn't work, it's that he works too hard, okay? Pat? Our marriage would be perfect if we could just agree on...
Who should do the cooking?
Okay. Who should do the cooking? Joanne? Our marriage would be perfect if we could just agree on...
Anything.
Okay, Barbara? Our marriage would be perfect if we could just agree on...
That I'm right.
We could just agree on...
What TV programs to watch?
Okay, it would be a perfect marriage if we could agree on which TV programs to watch. Mary Lee, last but not least.
What he eats.
On what he eats. Okay, good. So that's a 5-point question. If your husband's answer the same way you do, then you get 5 points. Second question, complete this sentence. We'll go in the same order again, okay? It must be true that opposites attract because my spouse and I are total opposite when it comes to blank.
Cleaning up.
Okay, when it comes to cleaning up. Let me give it to you again. It must be true that opposites attract because my spouse and I are total opposites when it comes to...
What to watch on TV?
What to watch on TV?
He only likes ranchers and Cheyenne, Laramie, and I like the Women's Channel.
Here's the question again. It must be true that opposites attract because my spouse and I are almost total opposites when it comes to blank.
Drying the shower.
When it comes to drying the shower. You are? And he doesn't agree with that, I take it. Okay.
Yes.
You remember? Okay.
What to keep and what to throw out.
Tom and I are opposite in everything. Everything. Everything.
Okay. We won't ask you to elaborate on that, okay?
And drinking water.
And drinking water. Okay. Huh. Okay. That's a 10-point question. So if your husband answers the same way you did, you get 10 points. And last, this is probably the easiest one, but it's the one that counts the most. If your spouse were a sandwich, which would they be? Peanut butter and jelly? Roast beef with spicy mayo? Or bologna and cheese? If your spouse were a sandwich, would they be peanut butter and jelly, roast beef with spicy mayo, or bologna and cheese?
None of the above.
Really? Okay. He wouldn't be any... Oh, he'd be eating us up. Okay, he'd be eating us up. He wouldn't be any of those.
Roast beef.
He'd be roast beef with spicy mayo, okay?
Peanut butter and jelly.
Peanut butter and jelly?
Bologna and cheese.
I thought Bud was a no bologna man, but he's a bologna man.
None of the above. He would be a hoagie, an Italian hoagie with salt, pepper, oregano, hot peppers. Onions and hot peppers.
Well, we'll see if your husband comes up with that. And Mary Lee?
None of those. It would be a buffalo chicken cheesesteak.
He would take a buffalo chicken cheesesteak. Okay, we can call the guys back in now. We'll see how they question. Complete the following sentence. Our marriage would be perfect if we could just agree on blank. Our marriage would be perfect if we could just agree on blank.
Your hand in
in hand beneath the trees, and soon there's music.
I know you can't hear very well, so.
Your heart just goes.
Let's see. We agree on everything, so.
No, come on, you gotta be honest this time.
What we do with some of our time.
On how we spend our time, what do we spend our time doing? Okay. Ted, our marriage would be perfect if we could just agree on.
Single, and all at once it seems so nice. When folks are throwing shoes and rides.
How I spend my time.
Oh, how he spends his time. She said about cooking. Yeah. Cooking?
No, we disagree about that.
Yes. Okay, Rich. Complete the following sentence. Our marriage would be perfect if we could just agree on. On everything. Is that what he said?
That works. She said anything.
On anything, everything. That's close. Yeah. We give you a grand total of 5 points. Yeah. Okay. But our marriage would be perfect if we could just agree on
My time?
No, you're in trouble again. Okay.
What did she say?
Yeah, the answer was
Is that she's always right.
that she's always right.
Yeah.
Okay, Tom, our marriage would be perfect if we could just agree on anything.
What TV show to watch?
That's true. What TV show to watch? Okay, that's a 5-point question. Rich and Joanne got 5 points.
Wait, Dwight Nearly!
Oops, Dwight Nearly, okay.
You gave us the points, right?
No, I didn't yet. Our marriage would be perfect if we could just agree on.
I would eat all my vegetables.
Is that close enough? Yeah. Okay. On what you eat. On what you eat. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. The 10-point question is: complete this sentence. It must be true that opposites attract because my spouse and I are total opposites when it comes to blank.
Read the first part of that.
Okay. Complete this sentence. It must be true that opposites attract because my spouse and I are total opposites when it comes to blank. When it comes to what?
How we dress.
How we dress. And her answer was?
Cleaning up.
Cleaning up after yourself. Yes, okay. Complete this answer, Ted. It must be true that opposites attract because my spouse and I are total opposites when it comes to blank.
When are you guys going to get the gun out of the house? There isn't much not much we're opposite on.
It must be true that opposites attract because my spouse and I are total opposites when it comes to food.
Nope. What to watch on
What to watch on TV.
Cheyenne, and I have
You want to watch westerns all the time. Okay. Rich? Okay. It must be true that opposites attract because my spouse and I are total opposites when it comes to blank. When it comes to money, the answer was?
drying the shower.
Drying the shower. You don't like to dry the shower, and you know the shower ought to be dried when you get out, right? According to Joanne. Because my spouse and I are total opposites when it comes to blank.
Money.
Money. The answer was?
And I quote, everything.
Everything. including money, but that wasn't her answer. Yeah. It must be true that opposites attract because my spouse and I are total opposites when it comes to blank.
The thermostat setting.
Oh, the thermostat setting. The answer was?
Drinking water.
Drinking water. Oh yeah, that too, right? Okay, so 10 points. Who got that one?
No one got that.
Nobody got that. Oh, okay. Well, this one will probably determine the winner then. 15 points. And we are going to get some answers here. If your spouse were a sandwich, which would they be? Peanut butter and jelly, roast beef with spicy mayo, or bologna and cheese? Now, your wife answered that for you, and so you're supposed to answer, what would she say about you? If you were a sandwich, would you be peanut butter and jelly, roast beef and spicy mayo, or bologna and cheese?
Roast beef.
And
With spicy mustard?
roast beef with spicy mayo. You would get a sub from Wawa. Yeah, okay. Okay, that's what we heard.
Roast beef.
Roast beef?
And it was roast beef.
Roast beef, yay! I tell you, they pull into first place here. Which, if your spouse were a sandwich, would they be, what did she say about you? That you were peanut butter and jelly, roast beef and spicy mayo, or bologna and cheese? Yeah. Now you guys pull ahead here, okay? Bud, what did Barbara say? You'd be peanut butter and jelly, roast beef with spicy mayo, or bologna and cheese?
Bologna and cheese.
And
Go on, Alva.
Melva.
Italian hoagie with hot peppers, salt, pepper.
He didn't say Italian.
Don't let me get in between you two here. Okay.
Roast beef.
Roast beef. Roast beef?
Buffalo cheese.
Buffalo chickens.
That wasn't one of them.
Okay. So, Miss Annette, our winners are, let's see, third place, first of all, Annette, for $10 cash.
Third place are the Thompsons with 5 points.
Thompson's, $10. Buy a spicy buffalo chicken, yeah, okay. And drink a lot.
We have a two-way tie for second place between the Schulers and the Britons.
The Schulers and the Britons get to spend split $20. No. Okay, you okay with that? We'll fight a little bit. Okay, well, who's got two $10 bills? Because there's a 20 in there. You guys settle up. You know, Jesus warns about changing money in the temple. So anyway, yeah, tie for second, 10 and 10. Okay, and first place goes to
Rulin.
the Rulins. $50 for Rich and Joanne Rulin. Okay, that's great. Hey, we're doing great for time here. Whoops.
Do I get to answer the first question?
Would you like to say something more?
I would.
Okay.
On the advice question.
Oh, okay.
On the advice question, which is what advice would I, the main thing is, you don't have to answer the question. So I go back to my first answer. You don't have to answer the question.